Okay, you gonna sit? Are you gonna sit? Hi there, my name is Trinity and welcome back to my reading channel and welcome to 2024. It is January, so obviously we need to start off the year with our January TBR. Please excuse my little munchkin. It's his first video. He's shy. No, he's not. He's so social. Look at him. All right, Paulina. His name is Paul, and he also apparently wants to be in the video today. So here's our little shining star. He's probably just gonna lay here and chill. I don't even know if you can see him from where we're filming, but without further ado, let's just get into the books I want to read for January of 2024. Starting off, I haven't really talked about last year yet, 2023. We'll get to that soon. For the year of 2024, I think I'm going to make my reading goal 90 books. Last year, I definitely surpassed my reading goal. So we're being ambitious again this year, and let's see if we can do it. Let's just start off with the books I'm currently reading. Books, you heard me right. Right now, I am currently tandem reading Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, books 6 and 7 in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I can't really talk a lot about what these books are about. It's the 6th and 7th book in an 8-book series. So everything I say is going to be a spoiler. We follow our main cast of characters in Empire of Storms, and then we're following kind of a side character and a side quest in Tower of Dawn. I am currently doing the famed tandem read, which I'm so excited about because the first time I read Throne of Glass, I only made it to Empire of Storms, and then Tower of Dawn was the next book, and I went, no, and didn't finish the rest of the series. So we're tandem reading so that we can get through Tower of Dawn. These are so big. These are both over 600 pages. I did make little bookmarks for the tandem read to kind of help me along so I don't have to Google what I'm doing every second of the time. So we are tandem reading Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn currently, which is very exciting. First reads of 2024. Let's see how we do. Continuing on with Throne of Glass, I also would like to read the 8th and final book, Kingdom of Ash in the Throne of Glass series. This will be, I think, the biggest book I've ever read in my life. It's 992 pages. Yeah? Oh god, I don't want to spoil myself. Yeah, it's a lot of pages. It's huge. It's ginormous. It's bigger than my face. The Bible. It's ginormous. It is the 8th and final book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm loving Throne of Glass. It's so amazing. And of course, I'm trying to catch up on all my Sarah J. Maas before the next Crescent City book comes out. Nervous. We will see how we do with the Throne of Glass series, but I need to obviously read the 8th book. And I'm nervous. So I know what you're thinking. That's already so very ambitious of me for January. That's like over 2,000 pages already. Well, it wouldn't be a TBR if we weren't overly ambitious and put like a million books. So the next book on my January TBR is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. It's the first book in, it's a Rebel Blue novel. It's the first book. I love this cover. I love this so much. Look how cute this is. I got this for Christmas and I am itching to read it. It's a short little romance. I know it's cowboys. I think it's brother's best friend and then best friend's little sister romance. And I know we're following Clementine and Luke. And Clementine, I think, comes back from riding horses or something, comes back to the small town. She's all grown up. Luke is all like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. And Clementine's like, oh my god, he's so handsome. He's really grown up. That sort of trope. And I'm very excited to read this. I don't know really what else it's about. Small town, hometown, Rebel Blue. Look at this cover. That's adorable. I want to read that this month. Hopefully as a palate cleanser in between Throne of Glass. The next book is a book I actually kind of have already started. This is How You Lose the Time War. It's by Amal El-Motar and Max Gladstone. 2 authors wrote this book. It's very short, so I think 198 pages. And we're following 2 kind of agents in this war through time. So there's like 2 different organizations. I'm trying to think of what this book's about. I've only made it, I think, 16 pages in, and then I got my Throne of Glass books and things went downhill. But I'm still very intrigued to read this book. We're following Agents Red and Agents Blue as they kind of communicate and talk to each other during this time war where they're on opposite sides. I don't know what else this book is about, but that's already so cool. And from the first few pages I've read of this, it's pretty cool. So I'm excited to keep reading this one. The next book I am definitely reading this month because I cannot contain myself. I'm so excited. It's Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Osman. I am so excited. So is Paul. Paul, you're so excited for this book, aren't you? These are graphic novels following Nick and Charlie, who are these lovely teen boys who fall in love. They're friends. They have a big friend group. There's so much that goes on in these books. I read them, I think the first 4 at the start of January last year. Loved it. So I'd love to continue on with this series and read the 5th volume in this series. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Mwah! I'm excited. And the very last book on this very ambitious TBR of mine is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. It's the second book in the Divine Rivals duology, duet, whatever you call it. And I am I'm putting myself through so much hurt. Divine Rivals was like one of my top books last year. I loved that book. It was my favorite book, second favorite book of 2023. So obviously I need to read the conclusion, the continuation of this duet, and it's just so beautiful. It's stunning. I cannot wait. Look how beautiful. It's stunning. Are you serious? I cannot wait to read this book. I cannot really discuss too much about what it's about because that'll spoil things, but it's continuing on from Divine Rivals, which have you not heard of Divine Rivals? It's amazing. In that book, we follow Iris and Roman. They're working at the same newspaper, kind of going up for the same position, end up going on to the war front that's happening between these gods. It's a little bit of enemies to lovers. There's magic typewriters. There's love. I can't even, that book is a 5-star for me. I cry so hard. That book is so amazing. It's so beautiful. It's love. It's She Loves Me. It's everything to me. So I would really love to read Ruthless Vows. That would be amazing. That would be so good. These are the 7 books I would love to read in January. Obviously, Throne of Glass is going to take over my life and ruin my heart and break me completely. I'm so excited to read these books. I've been so anxious to see what I'm going to read in January. My reading goal is 90 books. What's everyone else's reading goal? What are we all thinking for this year? Because are we being ambitious? Are we being realistic? Are we underestimating ourselves? Like, what are we thinking? What's the vibe? I've also missed you guys so much. So sorry if I'm being such a blabbermouth, but thank you guys so much for sticking around. Here is the TBR. I hope you have a lovely day. Give lots of love, lots and lots and lots of kisses, and obviously have the best day ever. Bye guys.